almost done, but actually we're in the home stretch, and the home stretch is like the longest fucking part when you think you're at the end. So, with that said, Dana, what can you tell us about tower defense games?
Tower defense games like Terraria?
Get the fuck out of my room.
Oh, wait, is that a 2D platformer?
Yeah, Terraria is kind of a 2D platformer. I mean, you know, kind of. Like, in a pretty, very subcutaneous sense, because obviously you're on platforms, and obviously it's two-dimensional. But, you silly, stupid boy, the problem is that a tower defense game is this, where you are defending an area away from people coming into the area via making some kind of symmetry. This can happen in the game I mentioned before called Dwarfs FTP. This can happen in Bloons Tower Defense. There's like one free-to-play Steam game that's really dumb called Get Off My Lawn or something, where a dude fends his yard from aliens with like axes, because I guess aliens, they can't handle all that silicate. But I tell you, give me a beefy rant. What is your favorite video game to play right now? If you could play a video game right now that wasn't this, because I know you obviously love Plants vs Zombies, dude. This is the best game ever. People talking about Cyberpunk 2077, I say no. It's Plants vs Zombies.
My favorite game, if I could play it right now, Super Smash Brothers on GameCube.
Tell me about that.
It was so fun. I got to be Zelda, and then she had this armor that you could wear. I like protected her. It was so cool. That, and then I would go to Nintendogs on the 3D DS, and then after that, I'd go to Mortal Kombat on the PlayStation 3 because of 9.
Well, tell me about those games. What do you like about those games?
Well, I like Mortal Kombat because I can kick ass as a woman, and it's fun, and I can just do that shit. But I also like the storyline. I think it's really good. Nintendo Dogs, I get to take care of doggies. It's so cool. And you can play Cooking Mama, which is also a great game. And then Super Smash Bros. On GameCube has like an energy that's like not matched by it being on Switch. Like, it's great, it's on Switch, I really like it, but I wish like enough people played it on like GameCube because it was so fun. It was just like it was a
So is the control field?
yeah, it's like and plus it's so cool seeing like the little like box like do the little flip light up thing. Like that was like half the anticipation to like play it on the GameCube is you get to see the little box like load, and you could put like a thing in, just like and you guys shut it, and it was fun. I also played Pokemon on it for a brief time. My friend had the GameCube, so like every time I went over to her house, I got to like I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention.
Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
No, I didn't pay attention because I didn't like it as much as I did Super Smash Bros. I also played World of Warcraft too when I was younger, and I've been wanting to get back into World of Warcraft lately.
Well, here's the deal. It's free up to level 20, but I tell you what, there's so many things fucked with World of Warcraft. I don't know, actually, I don't know. Here's the deal. World of Warcraft is free up to level 20, and that's great. But the one time I played World of Warcraft a while back, and the graphics actually destroyed my computer, so that was really bizarre. But also, I don't know if this is true for World of Warcraft, because I don't know how the business model is looking on that side of the world. But there is quite a bit in the ways of MMORPGs really just kind of going to shit, because they streamline the ways in which people could talk to each other and connect with each other via like in-game stores that causes people to obviously not need each other's help, they streamline a lot of the quests as well. making it so that way people don't feel they need each other's help. Um, or they'll do this thing, gamers, where, uh, there will be like an event. I don't know, like, I just feel like, MMORPGs have become so antisocial these days, and I know I'm not the only one, because you can look this up, and there will be a YouTuber who will be like, why MMORPGs have gone to shit! And, it's fucking true. A lot of it has to do with basically, like, effectively, here, I'm gonna leave it off on this. Effectively what it comes down to is the ways in which people socialize and bond with each other. That has fundamentally been, like, somehow, atomized and reworked and circumvented is the word. It's been circumvented in MMORPGs today, basically. And so, that's just no bueno. Also, I have been sucking some fucking Christmas dick at this level, except I'm almost done, so I'm just gonna like keep this afloat and see if I can keep it afloat. Diana, tell me, give me a good solid rant on something that's been fucked in the video game world with you recently. What games actually do you think used to be cool but are not cool anymore? What's the game genre that you think sucks now but was cool once?
What game genre that was cool, but sucks now? I don't know. I mean, I've always been one for story-rich games, so like, I don't know, like the lore of World of Warcraft brought me to it. Like lore of yeah, I like lore. Like, I think here's the thing. I think if a story-rich game tries too much to be like, I think if they focus too much on realism with like human characters, I think like, I don't know. I think they're becoming kind of all the same with the fact that they're so like realistic. In that sense, I kind of don't like stand that, can't like for example, like graphics getting better is also, it's very nice, but I feel like now we're just trying to like we're like one step closer to, I think, to like just actors actually like just showing up in a game, like without CGI or anything. They're just like there. And I don't know if I like realism, yes, I think it's great. And I think that like there should be different like flavors of it, I guess, like different styles. Like, you have like Telltale, for example, their characters looked very comic booky. That was like their staple. Like their characters looked comic booky. And I thought that was very interesting, and that was a very like distinctive like style and stamp. And I wish all games, MMG or whatever you're saying and whatnot, I feel like they all kind of like they all kind of like now go to, like they all blend, and no like game really has like a distinctive stamp. Like League of Legends kind of looks like it's trying to take over from like World of Warcraft, and you've got like
Wow.
World of Warcraft came out.
This video's about to get flagged.
And then you have all these games, like, I don't know, you have like, it's just, I feel like even if they're like the same type of like genre or game, I feel like there should be more of a distinct stamp, because like, if you see like games by like oh gosh, I don't want to mess up his name, but he was the creator of Death Stranding. People in I don't want to mess up his name, but he's the creator of Death Stranding, and you hear him and you're like, oh, you think of like the game with the guy from The Walking Dead, the Silent Hill like sequel, and you think of like really like complex and developed games, and so when Death Stranding came out, that was like, oh wow, it's from him. Oh, I was just saying, the fact that like, you know, I wish games in the same, I guess, genre wouldn't feel so like collected. Like, you know, you have the genre of like old games getting like better graphics, which makes it more accessible to like younger generations. So you have that genre, and that's a mix that, you know, like Resident Evil. Like, I would never have played like Resident Evil like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, because I played only Resident Evil like 6, and then I've seen like Resident Evil like 7 be played by like multiple YouTubers. But I'm glad that they're rebooting the other Resident Evil so that younger generations can play and have that same excitement. So that's great. I like that. But I do think that games that are like, nowadays I kind of go towards more like indie games that are, you know, like $2, $3, $4, at the most like 15, you know, and it's just, I don't know, I wish games had more of like their own staple in terms of like style. Like, too many, I think, studios, especially like, you know, The Witcher, like CD Projekt Red, they're too busy trying to make things so like pristine, and they, you know, and they're so worried about like that they like, you know, push out games that aren't ready, or push out games that are like weird.
So this is interesting because I actually like agree that like Cyberpunk 2077, for instance, looks like Grand Theft Auto. Like, it just, to me, it looks, and I bet you it's just gonna feel like Grand Theft Auto if I ever go to play it. I honestly am actually trying to spend my Christmas money on Fallout New Vegas, which is $10 now on Steam, which is really cool. I played Fallout 3 a while back, kind of on and off in back when I was in like early high school, like freshman, sophomore. And I never touched New Vegas. I would watch a friend play it a lot back in, bruh, I just forgot I didn't get the fucking Blover. Oh, I'm fucked. I watched a friend play Vegas a lot back in, before that, actually, in late middle school. I kind of thought, like, Fallout 3 had like set piece difficulty, meaning that there would be like an area of the game that wasn't quite a boss, but it was some sort of, you know, like not a quick time event, but something like that, and effectively it just was so, I thought it was like weirdly difficult and hard. And it just kind of like, it fucked with me, because Fallout 3 has the whole deal where like your character like kind of grows up for a while in the beginning of the game there, and you go through like phases of the life. But anyway, yeah, no, I totally think that Cyberpunk 2077 is, you're talking about style, you think that a lot of popular games kind of look like one another, basically. Well, you know, that's an interesting thing generally, I would agree, but I also don't think it's bad. But in the case of, Cyberpunk 2077, yeah, oh yeah, totally. I think it looks like a lot of the sci-fi games we've seen before. Like, apparently someone was actually telling me on AnyList the other day that it looks like, Deus Ex Become Human or whatever, or what is it, the Detroit City game. But, yeah, what do you think about, Grand Theft Auto as we play a rated E game?
I tried to buy Grand Theft Auto, but then it wouldn't work on my PlayStation, so I kind of gave up.
How the fuck?
Yeah, like it bugged out. It pretended I didn't like purchase it, even though I did. It was fucking weird. I don't know. I didn't get to play it, but I do think it's funny when people like, I like the meme where it's like, ah, shit, here we go again. That's a funny meme. I like that. But that's like the extent of my enjoyment of Grand Theft Auto, because Detroit Become Human, I think, I don't know, like, I kind of like it and I kind of don't, because, like, Detroit Human is very problematic, kind of, in a sense, so I don't enjoy that. So there's
liberal.
so there's a 50-50. Like some people like it, some people don't. Like one of the controversies around it is the fact that like one of the characters like holds his hand up, and that's like a symbol like within the black community. So a lot of people in the black community didn't like Detroit Human, but then some.
Yeah, baby, I'm a baby. Goo goo.
Um, but yeah, so like some people enjoy it, some people don't. I feel like though it kind of like you ask the community who the game has offended, whether or not like they can play it or whatever. Like for instance, like Cyberpunk having a controversy for like being disrespectful to like trans and non-binary people. So some trans people are gonna play it. Some trans and non-binary people aren't. And then you've also got things where like for some reason games really like to do flashy lights, and it's like you're gonna cause seizures. Like some people would actually like to play your game. Can you not make it so bright and flashy? Even if people don't get seizures. Like I can't look at flashing lights because it makes my head hurt. In that kind of succession, like I actually like I get a really bad headache, and so it's like I would like to play a game that and then you have people who are like, well, you don't have to play that game, and it's like, yeah, but I would like to have access. Like it's about accessibility. So.
Well, let's try to be a little insightful with our critique about transphobia and cyberpunk. The reality is a lot of like that genre tends to be fundamentally transphobic in older like cyberpunk fiction from like way back in the day. Because I was watching a YouTuber named Yasminski, and he was talking about how basically old cyberpunk fiction literature. Because one of the things about cyberpunk, right, is it's basically dystopic, right? And if it's dystopic, that means that probably a lot of the actions that you see, around in the area and lifestyles that people live is supposed to come off like a little degenerate and like, not very clean and cool and whatever, and healthy. And because it's of course about this mix of mixing in with robots and stuff because you're cybernetic, then basically, a lot of the ways in which people will live in such a dystopia, therefore, will be seen as degenerate and fake. And there's old literature lines of old books that will say, like, oh, wow, look at this, like, it's stuff that will say things along the lines of, like, look at this woman, how they hide and pretend they're a man. Like something like that, and how they redecorate their body and mutilate themselves, which is obviously a lot of like transphobic like language. So that's interesting. But that said, a genre can still rework itself and improve and get better. I mean, there's a lot of terrible tropes in fantasy along the lines of like the Game of Thrones stuff. I have to say, though, here's something that's interesting, and I don't know what your take is on this. I feel like whenever there's, like, a lot of, like, violence done to women in, like, fantasy medieval shows like Game of Thrones or whatever, I just take it as, oh, this is just how gross the world is. This is how sort of, pernicious and perilous the world is that we're in this society or era of time in this work of fiction. I don't think that it's anything inherently sexist. What's your take on that?
Correspondent Diana here, coming in for duty.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, like, wait, I forgot what we're talking about transphobia in media?
I mean, you can elaborate on that again if you want.
Oh, okay, so, mainly the controversy for Cyberpunk 2077 came from the fact that, like, your pronouns are... So, it came from the fact that your pronouns are assigned to your voice. So, like, if you chose, like, a female or, like, a male, like, it was very, like, gender, like, binary. And it was, like, you couldn't use use like, you couldn't be like they, them. You couldn't like it wasn't very inclusive. So that's where the main controversy. I don't know if there's any other controversies, considering the nature of like, disabled people, that are, with the use of prosthetics in Cyberpunk. So I don't know if there's an issue within the disabled community about that.
Is like a eye for an eye. What about my balls? Smell my balls.
He used to use this Suave body wash thing that made his balls smell like really awful.
Thank you. Haha. Hey, someone's gotta laugh. Right? Let's see. Hit him. Okay. Doom! With only 2 exclamation points. What is that about? Also, yeah, I'm getting fucked. We gotta worry about this row. I'm just gonna worry about this row. Actually. Hello. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna worry about this row. Oh, would you notice? There's no zombie going down this row. Isn't that funny? Isn't that just convenient? Isn't that special? Diana, top 10 conspiracy theories, go.
Birds aren't real. We're trapped in a dome, and the sky that we see is not actually the sky. Electric. I just electric. Lizard people.
That was obviously pretty basic,
Well, because lizard people could be aliens, and I believe aliens exist.
You believe jalapeno aliens?
Yes, jalapeno aliens are also a core belief. So alien. Here's the thing. I think of lizard people like the lizard people from Doctor Who, which are an alien race. So I'm not thinking of like anything like.
Wait a minute, aren't the lizard people from Doctor Who basically Earthlings? Because didn't they find them underground in like an underground base on Earth?
I can't remember, but I know that they were a lesbian couple.
Keep your front door open and unguarded. Read the mother letter.
Hello, this is your mother. Please come over to my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Sincerely, Mom, not the zombies.
Who writes like that, dude? Why did it get dark? He's just like deadpan teenage boy. Why did it get dark, so dark all of a sudden? This can't be good. Oh well, hope you survive the night. Oh my god, it's Survive the Night with Joey Graceffa! Yo, Joey Graceffa's in this. What the fuck ever was that series? That like showed up in my recommendeds a few times, and like I don't know. Tell me about Survive the Night with or Escape the Night with Joey Graceffa.
I wish they would have done more with it, because it was an interesting premise to, like, pretend, like, have people die, and you can bring them back. But I don't like Joey Graceffa. I think he's annoying, and I don't like the fact who he brought on Shane Dawson. We all don't like him. That man's trash.
He's a fallen type.
He's a fucking raccoon who belongs in the garbage.
My ball.
I'm trying to get the. Give me the red hot that's on your balls. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Is it still? Oh, I captured it. Okay. No, and then like you had Gabby Hanna. Just his choices in creators. Some of them were just like gross, But I feel like it had so much potential, and he just like wasted it. Like the plots and concepts were interesting, and then he just kind of like fucked it up. So it's someone saying my 2015 MacBook Air trying to load all Sims 4 packs in CC on ultra settings. And it's just like, that's how my computer was too. It's like, help, get me a PC, please.
Is that not her getting? Wait,
it's like,
that noise?
no. So it's like, welcome to Mac Airlines. It's like I refuse to put it in laptop mode and still download CC right after. Sounds custom content is what CC means. Um, uh, yeah, custom content. Someone asked like, what does CC mean? Like closed captions? It's like no, it means custom content. Never ever game on a Mac. Which is yeah, because I traded in my Mac to Best Buy and I'm working on getting a new laptop. So I can't play game.
Gamer moment. Gamer moment. Gamer moment. We're back to having a gamer moment and content.
So I really like cheese, man.
Yo, I didn't know. I didn't know Gruyere was pronounced Gruyere. What is that? The Swiss cheese. It looks like it's Gruyere. It's Gruyere? That's insanity. Pull up a video right now. Refer to someone. No, it's Gruyere. Your mom.
Gruyere is how it's pronounced. Gruyere.
Mom's pronounced Gruyere.
Maybe it's because I'm pronouncing it how I. Spanish was my first language, so I'm looking at it as if. Like, I know it's
Yeah, for
French.
2 seconds.
No, it was when I learned how to hold knees and toes. In Spanish, like I spoke Spanish before my dad was like speak English. I didn't have, like, but now I have to learn it as if it's like a second language. You know.
Yes.
So. Good times. Yes.
That doesn't go to the music at all. But you know what? Neither do these fucking hot corns. You know, I don't mean to eat all your corns, Diana. I'm actually going to give you my corns. Christmas is the gift that keeps on giving. If I eat all of your corns, I'll just let you have all of mine. Because I should have my own love corn bag too, actually. Because I think we both got like the same like spicy candies. Maybe. But ooh, Diana, Dwarfs Have to Pee has finished downloading on my computer. You know what that means? That means you can play Dwarfs Have to Pee. It's a really interesting game, and I actually feel like it's a simple enough game for you to play because I know like you're not really good at like video games. You gonna take that?
I guess.
Wow. Okay, dude. Let's play commentator. We're supposed to have tension. We can't be like buddy 110% of the time.
My feet are.
Look at that nipple.
No, it's my stomach. I literally have my feet in your lap.
My feet, balls. Wait.
Vice versa.
My balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Footballs.
No, go put it back. What are you doing?
Feet balls.
Yeah, there. There you go.
Am I really about to fucking lose?
You are about to
I'm about to
lose.
fucking lose.
You can't see anything in there. How do you? What?
Doesn't matter. Oh wait, I think I got hit by the lawnmower. Okay, thank God for that. All right, but we gotta be careful about this, dude, because like shit. How many? Oh God. Oh no. Okay, well I mean these guys I think still get hit by the waves or the lawnmowers and the pool suckers. But it'd be just very convenient if I could just hit him out of the park. It's really just him. Hold on, I think he gets sucked by the pool sucker, because the guy down here got hit by the lawnmower. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, by the power of bowling gutters, I have survived, and we have got the hurls cabbage at the enemy cabbage pult. Oh yes, oh yes. Whoa, they even found a way into your roof! Those are some persistent zombies, dude. You'll need to use cabbage pults here due to your roof's angle. Remember that and you're good to go! I made him sound like Alex Jones, I'm sorry.
Oh my God! I found this. Oh, okay. It's so cool. So it's called a hot tub, self-heating.
Viagra.
No, you plug it in. Look, you can put it inside, like, your house. This is so cool. It fits up to 3 people. This is so cool. Yeah. It's only $100 apparently.
I want to live in the distant future where you can just get fucking hot tubs from like Five Below, no sweat off your back. You just have a good old time. That would be so lit. I was looking on Amazon the other day. I got a $100 gift card for Amazon for Christmas. It's very good, very nice, very thankful. However, however, frickin', I was looking at my wish list, and apparently, because I haven't touched my wish list on Amazon in a long time. I haven't added anything to it, really made anything to it. Fair enough, whatever. I don't go on Amazon every day. I'm not a fucking boomer. I'm not trying to be on Craigslist and Etsy and not Etsy, eBay, trying to fucking bid for some fucking shoes. But apparently, the last time I made a wish list was having to do with above ground pools that were 18 to 24 feet, and they're $1,000. Holy moly! Not that I would be able to do anything with those, but yo, Dana, what's your favorite kind of pool that's like a house pool, like above ground, metal, brick, or plasticky, or is it in ground, backyard pool? Tell me about pools. What's your fucking favorite pool?
Maybe. Here's the thing. I want, like, in terms of a pool, I don't want it to be too big, but my dad had this house in Arizona where, like, there's kind of like, it was kind of like stones were on top of the pool. Like, it was like a granite type pool. Like, it was really, like, it was, like, kind of stony, and there's, like, rocks in it that, like, water also kind of came out of, so it was kind of like, it was kind of like a lagoon, almost. Like, it was very nice. It was very, it wasn't, like, really big, and it was kind of circular, but it was, like, granite in nature, and, like, when you stepped into it, there was, like, a little ledge where you could, like, sit and, like, play in, and it wasn't, like, too deep, and then you went, like, and then it went deeper. But it was very nice. Like, it wasn't like, concrete. Like, it was nice. I liked it. That'd be my favorite type. But I'm more into hot tubs, so.
Wow. Traitor. You don't need a hot tub if you have a bath, dude. You don't need a hot tub if you have a bathtub. Yo, how sick would it be? Diana, let me know your thoughts on this. How sick would it be if you had a bath, like a bathtubby tub, that was 18 feet? That would take so long to fill up just to take a bath.
I like hot tubs because they're good for my, like, asthma and my respiratory issues.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel like a nerd. Dude, I used to have something wrong with me respiratorily, and then it just went away. I don't know. Like, or maybe my parents had Munchausen syndrome. I don't know. Cause nice, I got pot. Cause I used to do not a breathalyzer. What is it called? It was like a tank that I would breathe from at the doctor's office. It was like a little like fountain, like a bird bath or some shit, but for breathing. Hey neighbor, got some new items for sale. That's what Crazy Dave sounds like. Hey neighbor, got some items for sale. Ah! Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Yes. The rooftop lawnmower. Very important. Very important. Maybe this and nothing else I need. Oh, I've got everything that I need. Oh my God, Diana, this is the coolest thing. We are almost done. We're almost there. Wow. Breadstick on a chair. Remember when that was a stupid vine? People really thought it was cool. We're almost done with PVZ. What's been your favorite world so far? Has it been roof, backyard, nighttime, front yard daytime, backyard daytime? That doesn't feel like 5 levels, but that's all I remember.
I just like fighting zombies, my bro. But right now I'm watching a TikTok about the fact that corsets were literally like meant to support breasts from below, so that the weight was distributed more like evenly, and that they weren't made to like suffocate and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Like you could exercise in corsets, like that. It was like I actually like I really like it. Yeah. Um. So I would like to. People. Well, here's the thing. Like the fact that Tyson looks like tight was due to like layering, and not like the corset themselves. So yeah. Another reason tiny corsets survived is because they weren't bought as frequently.
Yo, gamers.
Hi. But yeah, I'm watching a TikTok about it, and it's like so cool. So now I want to get a corset and wear it with like some like really cool like plaid like pants or something. So, well, no, I wanted to get a corset because they make your boobs look nice.
That's crazy, dude. You think people back in the Victorian era were all about sucking titties? You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. And you ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. There you go. Oh, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Play this game for an hour straight and just get wow. What are you doing? we have Before Christmas is now in the fucking recording. That's cool. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Now the sound's gone. We gotta turn the sound back up. Crying all the time. There you go. Oh no, don't! Oh no, don't! Wait, did I not pick? Okay, I did pick a flower pot. Very good. Don't fuck with my pot, B. Yo, Diana, you ever been to Roma's Chicken recently, or whatever the fuck that pizza place was the one time we went to, but we just got chicken from it?
Oh, in Richmond?
Yeah.
It's closed down. I walked by it. It's closed down.
Sorry, what became this restaurant?
It closed down.
Fucking closed down.
I walked by it.
That's so sad.
I was like, Ryan and I got chicken from here, and it's closed. It's down.
Wow. They were probably fucking accidentally serving some COVID chicken, dude. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, zombies. Alright, zombies! Put your left foot over your right foot, and then wiggle your nose! Dude, come on. I didn't really mean for you to do that! Okay. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, that's crazy, dog. That was such an interesting thing. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. What's the deal? What is the deal with, like, local fast food restaurants? Like, things like... So, over here in my town, there's a thing called, like, Aroma's Pizza. Or, like, stuff like Sam's, where it's, like Sam's Pizza or Aroma's Pizza, where it's, like... It's a fast food joint, right? Like, it's all sorts of greasy food. And it feels like a chain, and I think it is a chain. But it's not, you know, like, you know, McDonald's or something. Like, it's always a lot more dim, a lot more tucked away. But it feels local, but it's not. It's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. You ever been to a restaurant that was not local but felt local?
Yeah, like I once went to Red Robin and didn't know that they no, because I was like a child and I ate their mac and cheese and I thought that there wasn't an Applebee's, like, so I thought that was what like it was. I thought that was like the stand-in for Applebee's. Like, it felt local.
You went to Red Robin thinking it was a stand-in for an Applebee's. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. Well, gamers, it's looking like when we finish level 2 here, we're going to end the part. Oh my god, we've accomplished so much, gamers. Thank you for coming along with me for this perilous journey. We've gone through all of World 4, now we're heading on to World 5. I shouldn't have fucking done that with a squash. Yo, fucking kill me. Just fucking hang me, dude. Bruh. Hangman that ass, dude. Fucking put that ass on a rack. I like hair for my cash to my ass. Play Hangman with me and make me go crash. Alright, yo. We should fucking play Crazy Taxi, dude. You ever play Crazy Taxi on Cool Math? Yo, Diana, tell me. You ever play games on coolmathgames.com?
Yeah, I play Pizzeria. We should do a gameplay of playing Pizzeria. Pizzeria. That was the only game on Cool Math I like. So.
I think we should totally do like a flash game let's play. And gamers, this is the final countdown. Are you ready for the final countdown? It's the final count sound. Yo, what's your favorite vacation spot? Mountain, beach, or forest?
Forest.
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard. Let's see, why do you like the forest?
It's pretty. It's got plants. Plants and animals.
Just shove the mic right in your face. You know, here's the deal, gamers. I totally understand that I should probably be getting a better mic, but, you know, why? Without further ado, leave a comment down below telling me what epic mic I should get as I read the corn shroom thing. Flings corn kernels and butter at zombies! Okay, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, this is an outro. You're watching an outro, you silly goose. Oh.